Do you want discussion and debate to take your ideas from good to great? Then you're going to want to start by thinking SMART. S-M-A-R-T. Specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Keep watching this video and find out how applying the SMART framework when designing your motions can help make you a more effective member. I want to take a moment to talk about motions. And I don't mean the technical or parliamentary aspects of how to get a motion on the floor, debate, or voting. And I don't even mean the different types of motions, like main motions versus subsidiary motions versus incidental, or things like that. I actually want to focus in on what makes an effective motion. We all know that motions are proposals for the group to take an action or a position on a particular issue. But what happens when the group doesn't understand clearly what it is that they're discussing? Well, at best, it can create misunderstandings. At worst, it can cause chaos and conflict amongst the members, and even if the motion is adopted, there still is the chance that members won't know what it is specifically that they just decided. But there's a way to avoid all of this chaos and confusion and create systems that can help us craft motions that are clear, concise, and consistent. The author James Clear has been quoted as saying that we don't rise to the level of our goals, we fall to the level of our systems. So let's look together at a system that we can use to craft really effective motions that are clear, concise, and consistent. Crafting motions with impact takes work. You're going to want to take your time to design your motion and ask yourself a series of questions. And using the SMART framework, well, that's just a good place to start. By using this approach, you'll be in a better position to propose motions that are clear, concise, and consistent. And the debate will more likely be focused on the merits of your proposal as you intended them. The group can focus on the different variables and factors contained in your motion while being confident that they understand the full meaning of the proposal. So, when a good idea strikes, write it down as quickly as you can. Then, when you have a little bit more time, you'll be in a better position to analyze and re-edit your motion by using the following approach. SMART refers to specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. But just saying these words out loud won't help that much. So I've taken some exercise used in SMART goal creation, and I've developed a worksheet with some tough questions that you'll want to ask yourself as you design and redesign your motion. S. Specific. This is where we look at the who, what, when, where, and why of your motion. M. Measurable. You're going to want to understand how to measure success and have a clear picture of what finished looks like. And just as importantly, how will you track progress? A. Achievable. Does your organization have the resources, tools, and skills in-house, or will you need to look elsewhere? R. Relevant. How does your proposal fit with the overall strategic vision of the organization? And T. Time-bound. When will the work take place? When will it be complete, and does it require work to stop or pause on other initiatives in order to get it done? In a future video, I'll walk through this worksheet with you step by step so you can get the most out of it. But for now, what I want to point out is that this is a process of editing and re-editing. More than anything else, when you use this approach, What you're doing is training your brain to think systematically about what it is that you are about to propose at your meeting and what it will take to become reality. The worksheet is a way to add some discipline to your thinking in a similar way that both artists and athletes train themselves in the practice room or out on the field. The more you use the tool, the more you will feel comfortable applying this system of thinking and editing your thoughts in real time. And that is the real value of this tool. Of course, there's always going to be moments when you need to come up with a motion on the fly. But having practiced this system, you'll have a better chance of designing a very good, well thought out motion. However, when you have the opportunity to design your motion ahead of time, take the time, walk through this system of creating smart motions, ask yourself the questions that you need to, and you'll have a better chance of crafting a motion with impact. What we've talked about today is one system of designing motions. Maybe you have your own system that you use to ask yourself important questions when you're coming up with your motions. If that's the case, please share with us the system that you use down in the comments section. We'd love to learn from you. And if you're interested in taking a deeper dive into creating smart motions, keep an eye out for a future video where I'll walk you through step by step and we'll work through the worksheet together. Remember, the best way to find out about new videos is always to subscribe to the channel. And I will see you next time.